at the Crescent Theater. We're here tonight with Major Film Events. We're interviewing cast and crew from the film Pursuit. It's an action thriller mystery ride. So Madison, how did you get involved in a film like this?
You know, sort of a standard process. I got an audition through my agent and then auditioned and had my call back with Jeffrey, and the rest is history, I guess.
What are you most excited about audiences seeing this film?
I think it's a fun, thrilling ride. It's fast-paced, it's scary, there's lots of tension and good friendship too, and I think it's just fun.
That's amazing. Is there anything from behind the scenes that you would love to nothing that would ruin anything, but anything that was really fun behind the scenes wise for you?
Oh, I think one of the climactic moments in the film, we got to shoot at the golf course in Griffith Park, and it was like this scary night where there was this low-level fog, and we were in the forest, and it felt very cool, and it really suited the scene very well.
That's amazing. So is there anything you would like audiences to know going into this film that, just really get you excited?
Oh, well, I want it to be a mystery. I want everything to be a surprise, but I think there's some really great performances. There's some really great scares. You get to see Molly Ringwald, which is always the best.
Fantastic. And can we follow you on socials? What are your socials?
Yeah, my Instagram is Madison Lawlor.
Perfect. Well, it was so nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you.
What can we expect from this? What are you most excited about?
Oh my God, well, my character is completely different than who I am. I would say I'm a pretty lovable guy, and my character is a little bit of an a-hole. So I had to tap into being a mean person. I'm not an a-hole at all. But yeah, I just expect a lot of suspense and a lot of horror, and just the ending to not be what you expect.
Fantastic.
Oh, you're going to see it tonight? Okay, yeah. It's fun.
Fantastic. Also, do you have any tidbits from behind the scenes that just really stuck out to you that got you really excited about this film?
Oh my God. Well, I showed up last. So the cast already were close with each other. So when I showed up, I was just happy to be there, to be honest. I was just happy to be in the room and be cool. But the movie is pretty suspenseful, so I haven't seen it in a couple years, so.
Oh, that sounds so fantastic.
I can't wait for you to see it. You're gonna love it.
I'm really excited to see it. Psychological thrillers are my favorite. So for our audience, if they would like to follow you on socials, what are your socials so we can get your...
I'm just Princeton Perez everywhere. Follow me. I make good music. I make nice, cool alternative music, yeah. Come to my page. I make good music. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Princeton. Have a great night. What was your role, and what are you most excited about the audience picking up from this film?
Well, my role was an MMA fighter, as I am, or a coach, I guess you will, and I was just a strong character. So in a thriller, oftentimes there's the character that's kind of scared and kind of going through that, but that wasn't my role. My role is definitely the muscle. I was coming in as the backup. I was called in there to help wreck shop and make sure that mom gets home safely. So it was really fun for me because that's kind of, it plays into what I already do as a professional athlete, as an MMA fighter in the UFC. But I still had to find my role in it. I couldn't just be Miesha Tate. I really had to find my role, and that was a lot of fun because I was really learning on the job. I'm still very green when it comes to acting, but I like it, and I don't mind being, I have humility, no humility, just let me just figure it out. I'm just gonna mess up, and it's okay. Just keep giving me direction, and that's what I did.
Fantastic. And for anybody who wants to follow this journey as you get into acting and as an MMA fighter, do you have socials that we can follow?
Yes, my social is Miesha Tate. That's MIESHATATE. And my podcast that I have, which is a personal growth and development podcast, is called Built for Growth. And that's really my passion project right now. Lots of truth seeking and lots of fun on the podcast. So
fantastic. Thank you so much, Miesha. It was very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
What was the most exciting thing about being in this film?
Well, it was really, for me, kind of delving into my relationship with Madison Lawlor's character. We have a really unique relationship. It's really not quite like anything I've ever done before. And the script was just really well written, and that's what drew me in. Yeah.
Fantastic. And working with people like Molly Ringwald, I'm sure was amazing as well. Do you have anything from behind the scenes, like any little tidbits that really excite you that happened that, you know, didn't make it into the film, or just was something that was just like...
Well, there were definitely, there's an arachnid in this movie. That I was there the day that it was happening, and I took a peek, and I just remember like having to leave. Like I don't, spiders are fine, but this was pretty crazy, like the whole thing. But you know, anyway, yeah, that was kind of weird. Yeah.
So it just adds to the whole feeling of this thriller and this film altogether. Is just lots and lots of suspense and mystery and just keeping the action up all the time.
Yeah, I mean, the script is a total page turner, and Jeffrey did such a great job directing. It's really thrilling. You're on the edge of your seat, you know, and you know, I don't want to say too much because like it's hard for me to like go, but I want to just like keep it fresh for everybody. But it's a really great thriller.
Fantastic. And Sam, are you on socials? Can we follow you and support you?
Yeah, at Sam Trammell Official on Instagram.
Fantastic. It was so good to talk to you.
Nice
Thank
to
you
talk
so
to you
much.
too. Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the film without giving anything crazy away?
Yes, well, Lark is this amazing young woman, and I play her best friend, Nicole, and we wind up going on this kind of spooky adventure, I guess, in a way, where we're solving crime, or trying to at least, and I'm just the loyal friend that gets pulled along for the ride.
Fantastic. And with that, do you have anything from behind the scenes that you would love for somebody to know that doesn't give anything away, like some experience?
Ooh, I just loved working with Madison, Lawlor, and Courtney, and the rest of our cast. It was really fun getting to work with other people my age, as well as people I really admire, like Sorvino, who played my grandpa, and Molly Ringwald, who's such a legend, of course. So I don't know if there's any secrets to divulge, but I had fun.
That's amazing. Having fun is like 90% of it, right?
Yes.
Perfect. And so that we can support you and all independent filmmakers, what are your socials?
My Instagram is The Musical Mushroom. I believe my TikTok is the same thing. It's the username I've had forever. And yeah, I also am an indie filmmaker myself too, so I post about the actor and artist's life. So come along for the ride.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
I was one of the producers on the movie, and I'm so excited about it coming out. I really love this project. I think it has such an important message to it, and I really hope that the people that watch it will take away, be careful. There are a lot of online predators out there, and when you engage with people online today, they're not always who they seem to be. So I think it's great that people do online dating, and I also know a lot of people who've met wonderful partners that way and wonderful people. But you do want to be smart and always let someone else know where you're going. Make sure that you get information on that person, and you really do your due diligence and are careful about who you engage with.
That is so cool. Also, do you have any behind the scenes that, like a little bitty tidbit for our audience so that they kind of know, what it's like to be a producer on a cool film like this?
Well, producing is a lot of work, and as a producer, you're the kind of like babysitter, because your job as a producer, when you're the on-set producer, is to really make sure that the director has a good, safe space to create and work with the actors and really make a great movie. And Jeffrey Obrow is a wonderful person to work with. I really enjoyed the experience. He did a great job with this movie. And I also helped with putting the cast together along with our casting director. And I'm really excited about the cast we got. I mean, Molly Ringwald, she is just, like a classic, and she's wonderful as the mum. We did a big casting search to find Madison, Lawlor, and Blackwell, who play the two young girls. And Sam Trammell, I mean, he is so good. Who doesn't love Sam Trammell? And Joel Courtney just had this wonderful, innocent, such a likable quality on screen, to play the young guy. And then for the coach, we thought who better to be the coach than Miesha Tate. And wait till you see Miesha on this, because she really kicks ass. And we all know that Miesha Tate, with her experience, knows how to kick ass, right?
Fantastic. And for anybody who would love to support you as a producer, do you have a social media that we can follow?
Yes, it's at Julia Verdin. I love doing social media, and I hope everybody will tune in and watch this movie and spread the word about it, because we're all very proud of it.
Thank you so much, Julia. Have a great screening. So we're here tonight for Pursued, which is a film that you guys were doing what with?
Right. I've known Jeffrey Obrow for a number of years, and this is our 5th movie. I came up with the basic storyline. He wrote the script. We wanted it kind of a murder-type movie, and I produced the movie.
And Karin, what did you do?
Yes, thanks for asking. I get to be Peter's wife, which means I'm involved in all kinds of things, but spent quite a bit of time getting us into festivals and having more people get to enjoy the movie. I'm particularly proud of the fact that Peter and Jeffrey both really committed to strong women in their storylines, and that's something that's important to me, and I'm proud to support them in doing that.
That sounds fantastic. And what are you guys most excited about this film tonight?
I think it's a suspenseful movie. I think it's got very good acting, a lot of surprises. It's got everything, I think. Yeah.
And Karin?
So for me, most scary movies, I kind of know what happens next. So it's really hard for me to be captivated, but what I love about this movie is that it is constantly changing. You don't know what's going to happen, and it's really exciting.
That sounds so fantastic. And can you guys give me one exciting behind-the-scenes moment that really excited you?
I would say probably when the bad guy, Angus, got beaten up by Miesha Tate and the other mixed martial arts fighters.
For me, the ability to be courageous in creativity is a wonderful thing, and to be behind the scenes and to understand how sometimes coming together with this big idea like eating a tarantula is something that takes a lot of courage, and being able to be part of it when you're like, we don't know how it's going to play, and then see how powerful that moment is. It is just incredible.
I hear you guys are doing amazing things. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yes, I'm a film director, and I'm making an abortion road trip film that we're shooting next year, most likely in New Mexico, but we're also looking at Oklahoma. It's a $1.5 million film. It's about women's rights, a comedy, also a drama. I guess that's called a dramedy. But yes, it's really exciting, and I'm so thrilled to be making it. Vince, my husband, is my co-editor on it, and it's just going to be a great trip. It's going to be awesome.
My other favorite thing to do is on-set production, so I always like to be her liaison, and I'm like the actor whisperer. Yes. I used to be one myself, so now it's like I know how they work, I know how they handle, and it's also just really interesting to see who they're looking to try and bring onto this. We have really a big cast of names we've been going through, and a lot of ones that might surprise you.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Also, we're here tonight to support another film.
Yes.
What are you guys most excited about?
I'm going to dip that to Vince because I love, so I'm not a big horror person, but I really admire directors in indie films. So finishing any movie is a feat of accomplishment. Finishing a good movie with distribution and having amazing premiere, that's like already top echelon. So I'm here for all of that.
And I like to believe that she's here to support even at her own detriment, because I've terrified her even giving her the plot synopsis of a horror film. Like, she had nightmares about it.
Yeah.
And actually, I'll go over to my friend's house. He's like, "What do you want to watch?" I'm like, "What do you got horror-wise?" He's like, "Why do you always want to watch horror?" I'm like, "Well, Sassy hates it, so I have to get my horror fix somewhere else."
It's true. But I'm here for it.
But tonight, she's here, and she's here for it, possibly behind her hands the whole time.
You know what? That is completely okay, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. It's a pleasure to be here.
But I'm a big fan of independent filmmakers, a big fan of Molly Ringwald. Sam Trammell and I worked together many years ago when we were both starting. He's going to be very surprised to run into me tonight. It's kind of funny. We both started in New York together, and so he's going to be, like I said, very surprised. But
what are you most excited about a film like this that is like thriller and horror and everything mixed into one?
Well, first of all, I'm a huge fan of the genre. I love both horror genre and psychological thriller genre. And like I said, I'm a big fan of Molly Ringwald's, big fan of a lot of the cast members. And I think just I'm excited to see another take from another independent filmmaker on a great genre that I think has really sustained the independent spirit for so many years.
That's fantastic. So you're really excited about seeing this film, and the cast is amazing. What's your next project?
So Invisible, my feature film, just came out on Amazon Prime. It's doing really well. The film is going to Europe right now to be sold internationally, so we're excited about that. And so it's an exciting time.
That is so exciting. And do you have a social media where people can follow you and just support you? Because that's what we indie filmmakers do.
Sure. So on Instagram, I'm Matthew_Ross_AON. I'm also at Invisible the Movie, but it's INV.Isible the movie. So, and then you can always check Aeon Films on YouTube. We have our own site.
Fantastic. It was so nice to talk to you tonight. Thank you so much.
And I just wanted to say one last thing. Invisible is about invisible pain. We were supported by some amazing organizations like RSDSA. They deal with a really devastating pain disorder called CRPS, Complex Regional Pain Syndrome. And we were also supported by Keslow Cameras, and we're working to try to get awareness for awareness for people with suffering with invisible pain. And I think that's what the film at the heart is about.
That is incredible. Thank you. So you've been through this film from like its inception.
Yes.
What was your favorite thing making and creating this film?
Wow. Well, there was the writing process. That's an unusual process, obviously. Then there's the directing process. But then there's the editing process. That's my favorite. Because as Kurosawa, the great Japanese director, said, you make your film on the set, but you find your film in the editing room. And that's where I find the film, and I don't have pressure on me. I can just sit there and just create. But on the set, there's a million people. Everyone's asking you questions. I have questions for everybody. And it's like, wow, how many more days are we shooting? But I mean, I love it. But it's a lot of pressure. But editing, great. Also writing, I'm sitting by myself. It's not bad.
Fantastic. Is there anything from behind the scenes that you would love for an audience to know that just like sparks that creativity and makes you love this film even more?
Oh, yeah. Boy. Miesha Tate is in the movie, and she is an MMA champ. And she really kicks ass in this film. She is a badass. She's so terrific, and every time she comes on the screen, it's like, why didn't I write her another 25 scenes? She is so good. Also, when Taylor and Lark, Nicole and Lark, two characters in the movie, Madison, Lawlor, and Taylor Blackwell, whenever they're on together, they have this 17-year-old spark between them that is just for the good, for the being mad at each other. I love watching them together.
Fantastic. And for anyone who would love to support you and just keep supporting you, do you have socials that we can follow?
For right now, because I'm getting all my socials together, but for right now we have Pursued the Movie, and there's a lot of stuff on there.
Phenomenal. Thank you so much, and we're looking forward to seeing this tonight.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about the film and what you did for it?
Yes, so I am the cinematographer, the director of photography, and it's a really fun feature film. It's a thriller, it's suspenseful, it's a little campy. There's great moments that are scary, and then there's great moments where it's like, this is insane, what's happening right now? So it's like a really fun ride. It's not one of those movies where you're feeling like weighed down by it. It's just like, it's a really fun couple, 2 hours, hour and a half. And then you have a great night and you have a drink to settle your nerves.
Can we follow you on socials?
You can, and I would love that. I'm terrible at social media, but it would make me feel good if you followed me. We all have very fragile egos, right? Even if we don't, we're anxious. I have a beautiful family. I have a beautiful little 4-year-old boy, and he would be proud of Dada if he got a couple more followers, so why not?
Fantastic. So what are the socials?
Oh my God. Just my name on IG and Facebook, and those are the main ones, right? I haven't ventured into TikTok yet. I don't know. Maybe I should.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Ben.
Hey, thanks so much, and great hair.
Hi, this is Stephanie Moore, and I just got done watching the film Pursued. What an amazing ride. It comes out on October 15th on Amazon, so you need to go watch it. It's Halloween. Let's go on this amazing ride that's scary and fun and a little campy at times, as we found out when we were talking to the cast and crew. And don't forget, keep following Major Film Events, because you'll never know where you're going to find us next.